Welcome to the NBA TopShot Hot Drop podcast. Hope you guys are doing good out there. It is episode 10, and it is March 10th, 2021, 9:26 p.m. We are going to talk about the challenge update. There's a bunch of challenges going right now. We've got some of that you guys should definitely be following. Greg Murray, at Greg Murray on Twitter. We're going to cover some of his challenge stuff. Also, we're going to look at the market restrictions are now down to a minute, which is awesome. But they went through a lot of different time limits on the market restrictions as far as being able to list sales and also make purchases. I had a pretty funny experience last night trying to get a Immanuel Quickley. We are going to look at the badges that are going to be, just touch on that briefly, mainly with the Quickley moment and underestimating Quickley. Also, it seems as though the market hasn't quite recognized the potential of this rookie right now. He's in second place for Rookie of the Year, and he is coming. So there's just certain things you see. We'll get to that as well. I do want to just touch on some purchasing strategies when you are looking for a particular moment or noticing prices are getting a little bit low and you want to make a buy. It's very, very important to focus on serial number. And I don't think a lot of purchasers, especially new collectors, are looking at the serial number. They're looking at the lowest buy a lot of the times, and we'll touch on that briefly. Also, some exciting stuff happening in Dallas. Kristaps Porzingis went off tonight. He had 25 points. And he's starting to look really healthy. I know a lot of people were done with him. So we'll talk about if there's potential to make a buy on one of his moments before those escalate. And if Dallas may potentially make a trade going into this trade deadline coming up here in just a little bit over 2 weeks. And we will wrap up the podcast talking about some potential trades as well. So I hope you guys are doing good out there. Thanks for joining and thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter at NBA TopShot Drop, at DJDev4200. So let's go ahead and get into this Greg Murray. Remember, make sure you're following him. This guy is a scientist. He absolutely goes into the analytics and the statistics of challenges and numbers and purchases, and I find all his information extremely valuable when I'm trying to make some decisions. So one thing I wanted to touch on, he posted this about 15 hours ago. He did the people that have potentially completed each of the challenges, and he's got the Top Shot Challenge tracker chart that he put up here. I'm just gonna, you guys can go ahead and look at it. It's really, really interesting. And one thing I touched on in the previous podcast in episode 9 was just talking about our challenge is worth it. You know, I completed the gift challenge and I completed the Anthony Davis Cool Cat challenge, the second one. And I had to hold those moments through to the challenge completion. And after that was finished, it was just plummeting on the prices on those moments I needed to collect. And then now you can see the Anthony Davis, the reward is so low at this point. So I think the key to these challenges and these reward challenges, you really want to be looking at how many people are getting it. And so the Cool Cats Master Challenge, as of now, there are for the Master, you need 13 moments, and there is 1,695 collectors that do have that. for the MGLE challenge going right now, there's only 96 collectors that have all 9 moments for that challenge. And the Seeing Stars challenge, Greg Murray pointed out there's 402 for that one. And then the Rising Stars challenge, the rare packs that were just dropped a couple days ago, there's only 95 people that have all 9 moments for the Rising Stars. And one thing I'll point out on that Rising Stars moment, if you just go take a look at the active challenges on the TopShot webpage, oh man, the reward for that is that Anthony Edwards obnoxious monster baseline dunk. He just absolutely top shots that guy. There's no more posters, man. It's top shots now. So yeah, check out at Greg Murray. Make sure you subscribe to him. He is, like I said, he's a wizard. He'll keep you up to date on all the movement and the people that are completing. He's got another thing here, the Cool Cats Master Challenge price tracker. So yeah, go ahead. He retweeted that. This was from another guy that is amazing on Twitter too. I just started following him at Steve TS. He again, these guys that are able to analyze and get the numbers really down in a digestible way with these fabulous charts is extremely helpful. So let's talk about the market and this whole fluctuation that they had with the time restrictions. We had the hour and a half to start, and then again last night I was trying to make a purchase. I got in there and it somehow forwarded me to a page that wanted me to log in again, and it was just, it stuck me there, and then I backed out and it said I had to wait a half hour. So I think again there was a lot of people on the site, and I went ahead and chilled out, and it was a fabulous move because I was trying to get the Immanuel Quickley moment, which we saw drop in price from when it first, after those packs were released and it first hit the market. It started kind of hitting around, goodness gracious, I saw some of the low 8s and 700s. There was some really quick, awesome buys. And again, the low serial numbers were there. So it dropped quite a bit. And then later in that evening, I was able to get back on after my hour and a half had gone. It was actually pretty late. It was early in the morning, I believe. And the lowest ask was at about 950, and it was, you just scrolled up, and I think the serial number was like 2,000 something out of 4,000. And you would scroll up, and you could find these fabulous serial numbers, especially under 500. You know, really low serial numbers. So I did some of that shopping, and for a couple hundred more was able to get like serial number 238, and just insanely stoked about this guy. I mean, if you're not familiar, I don't know where you've been, but you've got to take a look at Immanuel Quickley. He's a rookie, played for the Wildcats, Kentucky Wildcats, but he is just insane, man. He's a guard. He's averaging 12.2 points while shooting 37.1% from three-point range and 93.8% from the free throw line. He's in second place currently behind LaMelo Ball for the Rookie of the Year running. And I think just he's about to explode with the Knicks in the 4th seed position for the playoffs. He's going to start getting some more minutes. I'm sure he's earning quite a bit of respect from Tommy Thibodeau. And he's just ready to explode. And I think that moment, if you look at the history with the rookies, especially this moment, getting first rookie moment badge, a minted in the rookie year badge, I think it's going to get 3 badges also, and it's his first moment, and he is just Absolutely amazing. 6'3" combo guard. That's just you just keep your eye on him. I would grab one of those quickly now if you could. No pun intended, but Immanuel Quickley, go check out. He's currently in second. I don't think he's catching LaMelo. LaMelo's long gone, man. But this boy Quickley is amazing. So we did hit on the low serial value that I really want you guys to check out. Make sure that you're looking to move up. It's worth it to spend a bit more and grab the low serial number. It also helps when there's that mad rush after pack drops where everybody's going for that lowest ask. It's absolutely insane. You get a bunch of canceled purchases. That's why they installed this hour-and-a-half wait, which now we're to a minute, but I think it's just going to really stagger things nicely. So we've got Porzingis looking amazing tonight, 25 points, just going off, growling and screaming in the paint, throwing down some fabulous dunks. Are the Mavericks going to make a move on the trade deadline here? I've just been looking at them thinking they've got Luka. They've got to make some kind of move. And Cuban was just on a podcast called the Mavs Step Back Podcast on Tuesday. And he was talking about the trade deadline. And he's basically saying they're kind of sitting still. There's been a lot of rumors that maybe Larry Nance Jr., Kevin Love has been big, which I do not think fits there at all, and JJ Redick, which I think would be nice. But Luka really needs some help. But that's why we kind of got here. I think Kristaps is coming, and he's going to be getting that help. But they were even looking at moving Kristaps. The rumor was potentially with the Warriors there for a little bit, which I know a lot of Warriors fans, me included, were not excited about that. But I wouldn't mind him now. And I've always been pretty bullish on Porzingis, which I think it's something to check out in the market. There are a number of moments that are available. Currently, the lowest ask for the Series 2 moment, there's one up for $9. Especially if Dallas does make a move in the playoffs here and Porzingis starts to heal up and perform well. I think you could get a lot of value out of grabbing a potential Porzingis moment. The next where you start getting up a little bit in price because you're looking at Series 1, but we all know how Series 1 go. The value is insane in those. Series 1 is Series 1. It's the first series, and those are going to be extremely rare and valuable as we get this massive influx of users coming in. So go in and check out the Porzingis. He's got a common Series 1 LE at $1,500. It's a three-pointer. The lowest ask is $449. And then he's got a common LE 2982 of another three-pointer on December 14th, 2019. And that lowest ask is $3,005. So check out Porzingis. I think if the Mavs they potentially could add somebody and still hold Porzingis there, and then you got the Mavs making a move in the playoffs. And don't doubt that cool cat Luka. Let's look at the trade deadline. As I said, we're about a little bit over 2.5 weeks. I did tweet out this link from NBC Sports by Kurt Helen. Remember to follow me on Twitter, NBA TopShot Drop at DJDev420. NBA TopShot Drop at DJDev420. So 5 potential game-changing names to watch as the trade deadline approaches. One of them that starts this list that I think you just got to immediately take off is the Kyle Lowry. They just said that they're not moving him. A lot of times as we start getting into the trade deadline here and things start moving, you really don't see the GMs really saying what they're going to do with their players. They almost say the opposite. So if you're hearing Lowry's not going anywhere from the GM, then there's most likely he probably is. So keep an eye on Kyle Lowry. I find that so silly, the games, the bluffing that goes on during these. during this last couple weeks here. PJ Tucker has been rumored for a couple weeks now. So they're saying potential landing spots: Nets, Lakers, Jazz, Nuggets, Bucks, Heat, Timberwolves. The Nets are just looking to stack right now. They got Blake Griffin. They do potentially have room to add. And Tucker plays defense. He's a bulldog. He's got deep playoff experience. I think Tucker's a huge pickup. Lakers would love him too. LeBron's drooling. He wants some help there. And the Jazz are on fire, so that'd be a massive add there also. Harrison Barnes is the number 3 for Sacramento. Potential landing spots: Boston, Miami, and Denver. Boston needs to add some help. Danny Ainge is a fabulous GM. And I think Harrison Barnes, talk about experience. He's got a ring. He's a beast. And it'd be interesting to see if you could go ahead and add him somewhere solid to make a difference. This one I found interesting. Buddy Hield for the Sacramento Kings potential landing spots. This is hilarious. Any team that could use more shooting. But that's basically what Buddy Hield's going to do for you. He's going to shoot the lights out. But the thing I do like about that is I'm so big on Tyrese Halliburton, and that's going to really, if you watch the Kings, I watch them a ton just because I'm so into Halliburton, and you really see the ball. He's so unselfish. He's not going to force shots, unlike Hield and Fox. So Halliburton was often the 3rd and 4th or 5th option on there. I feel like if we can start getting Halliburton some touches, man, he is fun. Keep an eye on Tyrese. I'm sure you know about him, but if you don't, watch that boy. Get some moments. Get that rising star moment, which is beautiful. It's a reverse layup, or get that first rookie moment that's going to get a ton of badges. Number 5, our final trade focus here we're going to look at is George Hill from Oklahoma City. They're saying potential landing spots: Clippers or Sixers. I like hearing the Clippers looking to add somebody there. They definitely need somebody, and George Hill is an old school vet. He's 34. He's missed some time with just a hand injury, but that's no worries. He'll go in there and grind it out for him. But there's a number of other potential trades that are going to be coming. This is a really exciting time for the season, especially as a Top Shot collector. You want to be keeping an eye on these trades, and if you can grab one of these guys that's going to potentially go to a playoff team and get it at a low price, like I was saying, Porzingis being $9 right now for that current Series 2 moment, you can grab that and get a nice increase as some noise gets made in the playoffs there. So grab your Immanuel quickly as soon as you can. Don't rush it, but keep an eye on it. Try and get a nice serial number there. Get your Tyrese Halliburton. And hope you guys are doing good out there. Just let this market breathe a little bit. Everybody should be getting their packs by Sunday, they said, if you did order one of those base packs. So it's about to move again. That's what Top Shot Market does. So hold tight, enjoy it. Please share the stream, comment, and like, and follow me on Twitter for up-to-date pack drops, anything Top Drop, NBA, college, even some high school hot stuff. Thanks again, and enjoy it.